Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? It's a beautiful spring night here in Pittsburgh, and this video is going to be kind of a recap about and a new status on. If you saw some of my videos, one of my most popular videos is about nude yoga, and it's also about naked yoga, rather, and it's also about me ranting because I was really upset about how YouTube was trying to, just because someone don't like your video or you had haters out there for whatever reasons, probably even enemies that you cut off or whatever, they said that they thought your video was inappropriate, or somebody who was a little bit top heavy, was showing cleavage, which is sometimes is out of their control, because you can have a full outfit on, t-shirt or whatever, and still be, if you're top heavy, even for guys, if you showed a little bit of chest or something like that, you just got through working out and or it's hot and you got your thing open, somebody can automatically say, oh, that's inappropriate, you know. Nevertheless, and then YouTube was just go around, and I felt that they were being discriminatory too against race. But I had a friend of mine. She came out and said, "Well, there's black women doing naked yoga too." Well, that may be true, but it's the principle of the matter I'm talking about. As my stepfather said one time, sometimes it's the money doesn't matter. It's the principle of the matter. Okay? And the principle of the matter is YouTube have and holding people up to different standards. Okay? Show a little cleavage or something like that. Then they demonetize your video or push it to the side and say it's inappropriate. And sometimes they automatically just say it's inappropriate without even seeing it. Okay? Nevertheless, they were letting all this nude yoga, women and men, on YouTube. Okay? Showing everything. Okay? And some of it, and when I say nude, I mean completely buck nude. Okay? So I'm just, now they're starting to do something a little bit. People, not just me, a lot of people came out and complained about it. It's like, look, you having this double standard. You always going around telling people that you're fair, that you're a great media company, you're fair, whether it's a small or big content creator, you're fair to all of them. Well, it's bullcrap, They weren't. Now, they're doing more surveys, and they actually deleted some of those new yoga videos that was nothing but porn. It really wasn't. They weren't really doing no yoga. It was nothing but porn. You could tell, like there was some strippers that was pretending to do yoga, but they really wasn't. It was just porn. Well, they kind of deleted those, and they're being put more age restriction on the new yoga or the content warning on the new yoga now. Before they were just letting it go, and then us YouTubers that were following the rules, they were hammering down on us. It's kind of like what our IRS does. IRS openly admitted that people with making $400,000 or more a year are often not, even the big companies are often not audited. But anybody making like twenty to $40,000 a year are audited. And then the IRS excuse is, well, we don't have enough people to handle the complex situation of a richer bullcrap. Then train them. Just like you train the other people to audit the people, And the same thing with YouTube. I'm not getting off track. I'm just saying the same thing with YouTube. Now, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And it's no excuse for that. And one of my associates, friends, she was up there saying, "Oh, they have black women," because I stated it was, and it is mainly white women and white men. Okay, sure, there's a couple chocolate chips in there as black people, but it's mainly white women and white men. Okay, and they and she was in, so you ain't being prejudiced. Yes, it is. You know, they still can be prejudiced just because they throw a bone to the black people and try to act like they're not. Don't, you know, one person out, one black person out of 1,500 white people, and you know they just trying to cover their butts. But still, the principle of the matter is that they're holding the YouTube creators that's doing everything by the book by a higher standard, and those that showing porn on their sites, um, then they're not, you know, they're letting them do it, and that's not right. And majority of those people are white men and white women. Now, here's the deal. Like I said, what's good for the goose, good for the gander, you know. And now they're being more. They're actually checking out when someone's saying that something is not appropriate, don't look appropriate. They actually uh, watching the videos and seeing if it's a hater saying it or if it's really not appropriate, you know. And some of those people are very serious about yoga. Okay, I looked at some of them. Some of those people are very serious about yoga. They're serious about Nude yoga and all that other stuff. Fine, they take it serious. They're not trying to. They really are serious yoga people. But then you have the other ones, you know. But whether it's serious or not, the principle of the matter is they still holding up people at different standards. Those who are playing by the rules that YouTube has laid out are getting punished more than those who are breaking every single rule. Okay, but now YouTube is slowly, because not just me, a lot of other content creators have gotten upset about it and have came to YouTube about it. People of all colors, all content creators of all colors come to YouTube. Now they're actually doing something. Okay, putting up warnings, making sure the people are at least 18 years old, older, not demonetizing those who are actually as much who's actually going by the book, YouTube's rules, you know, and not just taking someone's word for it who may just be a hater, you know, that your content is improper, you know. Some of my content, some of my videos were marked as, you know, you had to be 18 years old, but it dealt with George Floyd. It dealt with his murder and certain situations like that, so I understood. You know, I don't want no little kid have to be uh, subjected to the harshness of ignorance of our life. You know, let them be kids while they're kids. So I understand that. Okay, let the youth be youth while they're youth. But that is my recap on my new yoga rant. And what YouTube is doing about it now. They're actually taking it more serious, and they actually are finally, you know, they're taking it more serious, and people are voicing their unfairness that YouTube is doing, so they actually are trying to work out their mistakes. Okay, so I give credit what credit's due. All right, so that's my recap. This is Dalton, and this is my YouTube channel, Dalton My World. I ask you to subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, share this video. All right, and I'll rap to y'all later. Peace.